Visiting Paris, the Gazuls made their way to the Polish capital Warsaw. As a Jewish émigré from Eastern Europe, Dr. Gazul was keen to record Warsaw's historic Jewish quarter.
I think he particularly wanted to see the Jewish community and how they were living. And part of filming this community would have been to reconnect with the roots that he had in Riga.
Although by 1939 anti-Semitism was on the rise in Poland, Warsaw's Jews were still able to live largely free of persecution.
There were no walls up at this point. It was simply an area. People were very curious about a gentleman coming in to film them. And they tried to play jokes and clamored and wanted to get in the movies. That was very exciting to them. Some of them clowning for the pictures, full of good spirit, full of having a good time. And how good-looking the young men are. Young men that probably never survived. Some of the older, with those with the beards, most likely don't want to have their picture taken. Someone said they thought it was stealing their soul if their photograph was taken. Oh yes, there's the man who hid. He would not allow. Just ordinary, everyday scenes. People going about their jobs. Oh, look. Whatever happened to her?
In that summer of 1939, Gazul also filmed a military parade staged by the Polish army. Just 2 months later, these soldiers would try to defend their homeland from invasion by the German Wehrmacht.
He filmed the Polish army, all on horseback, nothing mechanized at all, and it was as if they belonged in another century. Carriages and bicycles. You know, you read about the Panzer Division that the Germans had, and this is what the Poles had.
Within 6 months of the invasion, the Nazis had forcibly established the Warsaw Ghetto, consigning Jews to their fate. He didn't realize it then, but in these films, Gazul was capturing the halcyon days of a Polish Jewish community on the verge of extinction.
These were probably the last photographs taken of people living in this community, and they had no sense of what was going to happen. I think these films are so important because it takes us through a time when people were living their lives to the fullest extent, and suddenly those lives didn't exist anymore. And this is proof, again, of a very vivid community that was destroyed.